to hit you. All right, so this next set of 4 is all about life paths. And I was actually dreaming about today last night. It was so funny because I was in my dream and I started to like lecture myself. I'm like, you do not need to be dreaming about this right now. Like, this is not what we need to be dreaming about. But apparently it is. So we're clear. So, and yes, I had one idea that I wrote down like weeks ago about tonight, and they did change it in the dream. So sad for you guys, because I had a kind of a fun one. We'll go to the life path of joy to review the joy, but nope, you guys are gonna have to work. So sorry, not sorry. So tonight's theme is going to be going to an incarnation to review your life path that has an unfinished reoccurring pattern. Yeah. Yeah. This is why you don't get the joy. So that is the plan tonight. You can thank all of your guides for not letting me sleep and interrupting the whole process. But here we go. So let's go ahead and hit mute for everybody. All right, now that everybody's muted, when you're ready and willing, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and find that spot to sit, to lay down, or find that position that it might be something in between. But as you find that spot where you're ready to embark on this journey, giving yourself permission to go to the incarnation to review your life path that has an unfinished reoccurring pattern. So that is our intention. That is set. That you're going to give yourself permission to go to an incarnation to review your life path that has unfinished reoccurring pattern. And as you're giving yourself permission to embark on this journey, I'm asking for permission to guide you on this journey. And as you give myself permission to be your guide, get ready to settle into the surface beneath you. As you've given that permission, both mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, to embark on a journey to an incarnation to review your life path that has unfinished reoccurring pattern. And as you settle in to the space around you, take a moment or two to just notice the sounds in front of you. A moment or two to notice the sounds behind you. Or perhaps noticing the sounds to the right of you and left of you. And when you're ready, be aware of the sounds beneath you and above you. And as you feel settled with the sounds around you and the space that you have chosen to embark on this beautiful journey, maybe even allowing your conscious mind to wander to the inside, outside spaces further away from you. Allowing yourself to take a mental note of the potential and possible noises that you may encounter throughout this journey, such as the sound of my voice, the snap of my finger, the sound of your pets moving about, cats meowing, dogs barking, birds chirping, the sound of your family members, cell phones ringing, footsteps passing you by, conversations being had, voices near and far, and beyond the 4 walls, or whether you're outside doing this journey, taking note of the sound of traffic passing you by, the sound of movement as people go about their day, sirens fading in the far distance, engines revving, backup beepers beeping, horns honking, exhaust brakes engaging. As you take a moment to get comfortable with all of these sounds, the natural noises of daily life, When you're ready and willing, choosing to give yourself permission to invite these sounds to either become a part of your process or softly and gently allowing them as time goes on to drift in to the background, and noting that from this point forward and till the end of the journey and beyond, that any sounds, whether new or old, mentioned, unmentioned, heard, unheard, expected or unexpected, new, loud or soft, inside or outside of the space that you are in, made by nature or man-made, will no longer disturb nor distract you from this wonderful space of rest, this wonderful place of peace, this wonderful flow of reconnecting the deeper that you go. In fact, eventually, as you settle into the surface beneath you, as you choose to invite your mind-body connection to rest and receive, to rest and be, every one of these sounds, including the sound of my voice, the snap of my finger, will be a part of your process as you drift deeper within and deeper down. So as I take a moment, a pause, let your mind wander around, inside and outside, above you, below you, in front of you, behind you, to the left and to the right of you. And just notice how you notice these sounds. Notice how these sounds can simply and comfortably and easily and naturally be a guide, drawing you a little bit deeper in, helping you settle into a comfortable rhythm. So take a moment to listen, to hear, to feel, to sense, to know, and then giving your self permission to let go and drift a little bit deeper within your space, your rhythm of comfort, your place of ease, that beautiful, soft, ever flowing inner energy. And when you feel comfortable with the sounds, when you've settled into the surface beneath you, when you're ready to hunker in and hunker down, taking a moment to allow your eyes to gently close, if you haven't already done so. And as your eyes close gently and comfortably, softly and deeply, allow your breathing to settle in to its own natural rhythm and pace. That's right. Allowing your breath and your breathing to become more natural and automatic, more soft, more gentle, more easy and flowing. Perhaps choosing to be aware of where your breath goes as you breathe in, and be aware of where your breath goes as you breathe out. Just noticing and sensing the synchronicity of each part of your breath. And as you notice and sense each part of your breath, perhaps becoming aware of how your body naturally synchronizes with the flow of your breathing and how every breath guides you a little bit deeper within and maybe a little bit deeper down and closer to your inner space of rest, your inner place of connection and wisdom. So as you notice all the parts of your breath, perhaps noticing as you breathe in that the air is cool and fresh. Perhaps noticing as you breathe out, every outward breath is warm and soft. Just notice how you notice the texture of the different parts of your breathing, the temperature of your inward breath and outward breath, and how that cool softness synchronizes this flow of synchronicity, this space of rest and release. That's right. As you become aware of the sensation of your breath's synchronicity, cool and warm, deep and soft, maybe becoming aware of how your body-mind connection begins to naturally flow into your space of rest and release. How with every breath that you breathe, your mind-body connection can begin to reduce any and all clutter that prevents inner harmony, inner comfort, and calmness. That's right. As your breath synchronizes, you begin to release and let go of any clutter that you may be aware of or unaware of within your mind body connection the deeper we go. So take a moment to enjoy the flow and comfortable rhythm of your breathing. Take a moment to settle into that cool, soft breath in and that warm, easy outward breath out. And as you sit and be with the sensation of your breathing, that sensation that your breathing creates, maybe allowing your awareness to go a little bit further as you breathe in, noticing all the different parts of you that meet that inward breath, perhaps being open to the possibility, choosing to be aware of the rise of your chest and diaphragm muscles, the gentle rise of your shoulders, and how your body naturally responds to that inward breath with the fullness of your chest and diaphragm and shoulders rising up. And with each inward breath, this gentle rise continues as it opens your lungs and as your lungs are filling with clean, fresh, cool air. That's right. cool, fresh air that naturally and automatically takes oxygen into your bloodstream and eventually into every cell, every part of your body, nourishing, energizing, and renewing every cell, every muscle, every part of you with every breath, natural and calm and comfortable. That's right. Every inward breath now. That gentle rise of your shoulders, chest, and diaphragm muscles indicates that cool, fresh air flowing into your lungs. And that cool, fresh air filling your lungs takes oxygen into your bloodstream and eventually then into every cell of your body, nourishing, replenishing, and renewing every cell with every breath, calm and comfortable and easy. So noticing what you notice about your breath in, your inward breath, cool and fresh, nourishing, energizing, replenishing, and renewing every cell, every muscle, every part with every breath, slow and calm and easy and comfortable now. Calm and easy and comfortable. Every breath in softer and softer, gentle and comfortable. So as your mind wanders with each and every breath in, every inward breath, nourishing, energizing, and renewing. When you're ready now, let your focus drift to the sensation of your breath out. Perhaps being open to the idea, now becoming aware of your outward breath. Noticing where your breath goes when you breathe out and all the parts of you that meet the parts of your outward breath. Perhaps noticing that sensation of your chest and your diaphragm and your shoulders as you breathe out, your chest and your diaphragm and your shoulders drift down. They gently fall all the way down. And as you breathe out slowly, naturally, and completely, feel with every breath out, releasing, reducing. And when you're ready, letting go of any clutter in that mind-body connection. That's right, with every outward breath, reducing and releasing. And letting go of any mind-body clutter that you may sense or feel or be aware of. That's right. Each and every time you feel your chest, diaphragm, and shoulders fall with the outward breath, the muscles release. You gently release and let go of anything that you're willing and ready to let go of. And as you breathe out slowly and completely now, as you become aware of this sensation. And then maybe being open to sense, feel, and know that you can allow yourself to become more relaxed with each outward breath, more at ease. With each and every outward breath, you breathe more calm and comfortable, more relaxed as you allow each outward breath to eventually, in your own time and space, to take you deeper and deeper down into your space of calm, your place of ease, that wonderful inner space of comfort, that inner self source and soul, inner space of sanctuary. That's right. Allowing yourself to become more relaxed with each outward breath, releasing and letting go. With each and every breath out, more relaxed as you allow each outward breath to take you a little bit deeper down, a little bit deeper down, deeper within to your space of calm, your inner space of comfort, that inner home base, that self source and soul fully connected inner space where you can rest and let go, where you can be and enjoy the synchronicity of that inner space as you begin to make your way into the inner parts of self, into the softer, wider parts of self. That's right. Each outward breath taking you deeper now, with your eyes so gently closed, those tiny little muscles in and around your eyes completely soft now and at ease. And that wonderful blush, rich, pleasant feeling of your eyelids a little bit heavier with each and every breath that you breathe. And allowing yourself that permission to begin to turn your awareness deeper inwards now, deeper within, into the deeper parts of self, into the deeper parts of your inner home base, into the quieter parts, the softer parts, the calmer parts of self. So as you drift inwards towards that inner home base, that is that sacred and beautiful space, your special place, which is the deeper parts of self, into the quieter, softer parts, calmer parts of self for the next little while. While we do this today, you can allow the world to continue on without you. And as you give yourself absolute and full permission to step back from your everyday cares and responsibilities, for the next little while, you can allow yourself to become removed from all care, all worry, all responsibilities. As you turn your awareness deeper inward and even more deeper inwards now into the deepest parts of self, into the softer parts of self, into the calmer and quieter part of self, into the very core of that inner home base once more. And what a wonderful feeling that is, knowing that you have given yourself absolute permission to step back from all care, and taking time to choose to sit with that beautiful feeling just for a moment now. And as you enjoy sitting with that feeling, and then you can notice and be aware as that feeling and sensation of peace and calm settles into your body, as your body drifts into the surface beneath you, there in that quiet inner home base, that sanctuary of self, as you connect into the quieter, softer parts. The mind can also become calmer and softer and perhaps more gently removed from your everyday cares and responsibilities, removed from all care and all responsibilities. When you're ready and you're willing and you're open to the possibility now for the next little while, as you give yourself absolute, full, and complete permission to relax and let go, to relax and let go, bit by bit and more, so that your mind and body connection enter deeply into your space, your place of comfort and ease, your inner flow of sanctuary, allowing your mind and body connection to declutter, to enter even more deeply into this peaceful calm, into this vibrant flow and rhythm, into this state. Only my voice matters. All other sounds fade into the background. Perhaps all other sounds become a part of your process, guiding you a little bit deeper into your space, your well of comfort and calmness. And as you allow all other sounds to fade away, becoming unimportant now, as you focus on the sound of my voice, guiding you so ever gently into your flow and rhythm and space of complete comfort and calm, into that inner space, that self source and soul divinely protected inner place, as you connect with the quieter and softer parts of self, the deeper connected parts of self, so calm now, so much more relaxed now, so much deeper than before, so calm, so deep, so wonderfully fully relaxed and comfortable with each and every breath that you breathe. That all other thoughts, worries, concerns, stresses are put aside. Only the sound of my voice matters, and the deep, deeper inner parts of the mind that are ready to embark on this beautiful journey, that are ready to accept all of this powerful, positive change that you are about to create here in this special place, in this deep soul inner home base, where the outside worries can't intrude. Powerful change is made possible. Powerful insight and wisdom is accessed. And that wisdom and guidance of your soul helps you to create this powerful change that helps you to achieve all that you want to achieve more easily and effortlessly. Change that will happen and has begun to happen. So as you settle into this sanctuary of self, into the softer, more connected parts of self, giving yourself full permission to allow this positive change to happen here in this special safe place, this divinely protected inner space, where you have access to the guidance of your guides and your soul, the universe, creation, and all that you know will easily and effortlessly become forward clearly, so that you can bring this new positive change into your new reality. And when you leave this special space and enter your everyday world again, the change, the positive change, the wisdom, the insight, the understanding that you gain today will continue to go with you. That's right. All of the insight, all of the understanding, all of the wisdom, and all of the connection that you've made with your guides and the wisdom of your soul, all of these positive changes will go with you and stay with you because you want them to, and you want this to happen. So as you settle into this space, as you get ready to embark on this beautiful journey, as we ask the soul to come forward, ask your guides to step forward in this special place, this divinely protected space, this inner core of home base, which is the softer, more connected parts of you. We set our intention. And our intention is to go into an incarnation to review your life path that has an unfinished reoccurring pattern. So as you settle in and you're taking easy breaths, now I'm going to count backwards from 10 down to 1. And with each descending number, we'll take you a little bit deeper. We'll take you into a deeper place in your own mind, to the deepest parts of your subconscious mind, where you have access to all lives and all wisdom, where you have full and clear access to your soul's guidance and guardians. 10. Letting go a little bit deeper as you connect even more clearly and easily with the deeper parts of you. 9. No time, no space, no thought, just drifting. More and more relaxed and at ease with each and every breath that you breathe. 8. Letting go now. Letting go of any last traces of clutter in your mind-body connection. And as you release any last traces of clutter in your mind-body connection, feel your energetic body flowing through that internal connection, repairing, revitalizing, nourishing, and renewing what needs to be nourished, revitalized, and renewed. And going a little bit deeper. 7. No time, no space, no thought, just drifting with ease with each and every breath that you breathe. Enjoying the possibility of just letting go. 6. And deeper yet. And deeper still. And as you let go, the deeper you choose to go, the deeper you can go. And the deeper that you want to go now, the deeper you will go. All the way into the deepest parts of you, where you have access to the deepest flow of your soul's guidance, the deepest wisdom of your guides and guardians. And deeper still. 5. All the way down now to 4. Absolutely letting go a little bit more. 3. Choosing to break free of any old patterns and set them free. 2 and 1. And you're there. And as you snuggle into the essence of your soul's wisdom and guidance, as you snuggle into that inner home base, the deepest parts of your own mind, the deepest parts of your subconscious mind, where you have access to all lifetimes, all wisdom, all knowledge and knowingness. Notice this space. Notice the texture and the feel and the sensations of this inner place where you are divinely connected, where you are fully connected. Notice how you notice your full connection, your divine connection, and how it speaks to you, how it flows with you, and how you are a part of this divine connection. And this divine connection is a part of you, how you are a part of your soul's guidance and wisdom, and how your soul's guidance and wisdom is a part of you. How you are a part of your guide's wisdom, and how your guide's wisdom is a part of you. Notice how you notice these sensations of your divine connection, your soul connection, your guide connection, and how each connection only serves your greatest and highest good and purpose. As you feel into the sensation of your divine connection, your soul connection, your guide connection, this process is designed to guide you to an incarnation and to do soul-based work, which will help you make positive changes in this lifetime. Today, we are going on a journey into an incarnation to review your life path that has an unfinished reoccurring pattern. That will help you in your life in this 21st century. So let's take a moment now to ask for the presence of your divine connection, your own soul, and your guides to help and guide you in this process. To go to an incarnation to review your life path that has an unfinished reoccurring pattern. And as you feel that permission given from your soul through your divine connection with the support of your guides to go to an incarnation to review your life path that has an unfinished reoccurring pattern, I now want you to use that powerful imagination of yours, that powerful imagination that you were born with. Now, in a moment, I want you to begin to imagine. Imagine that you are near a beautiful river of energy and light. A grand and great river, a broad river, entirely composed of energy and light. The energy of time, this great, broad, grand river of time, entirely composed of energy and light. Perhaps you may notice or sense this river to be about 30 feet across, but only about 3 feet deep. And the energy and light is so very pure and clear. It's a beautiful river entirely composed of energy and light. And you notice that you are standing on the banks of this beautiful river, and are surrounding this river are the trees of life, each tree representing a life path that your soul has already experienced and completed. Each tree strong, big, and lush. Each tree vibrant with life and divine energy. Each tree lining your path that will guide you to an incarnation, a space to review your life path that has an unfinished, reoccurring pattern. So, as you notice these trees of life lining this great, grand, broad river composed of energy and light, you may also become aware when I count to 3 of a big, beautiful raft. 1, 2, 3. And notice this raft in the perfect spot, in the most beautiful place. And as you notice this wonderful raft with its great, big, soft pillows, notice how it's tied up on the shore beside you. The raft is waiting for you. So when you're ready, when you're open to the possibility, let's go ahead and gently and comfortably get into your raft and push it off the shore. And as you push your raft off the shore, releasing any last remaining thought or concern, as you snuggle down into the pillows beneath you, as you completely relax and let go, as you become aware of this gentle, warm breeze drifting across your entire body, as it soothes and comforts you. And as you arrange yourself very comfortably, snuggling down into those warm, soft, cozy pillows, and begin to slowly drift down this beautiful river entirely composed of energy and light, becoming more and more relaxed, more and more attuned, going deeper and deeper, drifting deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed, perhaps allowing yourself to become more and more relaxed. So relaxed now. And it's so good to know that you have both the conscious and subconscious mind. And it's also good to know. And it's good to know that your subconscious mind hears and understands everything that I'm saying. And that it's good to know the conscious mind can drift and rest now. For the subconscious mind hears everything that I'm saying. And I'm talking to the subconscious mind. Is drifting and resting. And the subconscious mind knows exactly how deep you need to be to effectively and effortlessly move back in time. Back to a review space to review an incarnation. And as you move back to an incarnation to review your life path that has an unfinished reoccurring pattern, that will help you in this life in the 21st century. And as we set this intention and ask for your soul's guidance, your guidance of your soul on this journey, going deeper, moving back in time, seeing a scene from your incarnation, seeing a scene of your incarnation to review, an incarnation to review your life path that has unfinished, reoccurring pattern. And when I count to 3, you'll be there now. 1, 2, 3. And as you find yourself stepping into a scene, maybe rising above it, just to watch it like a movie, to review, to notice what you notice, to sense what you sense, to gather the information, wisdom, and insight that will help you understand and review your life path in that incarnation, the life path that has an unfinished reoccurring pattern. So as you review this incarnation, taking a moment to notice what is the unfinished reoccurring pattern. What do you need to know about it? What is unfinished about this reoccurring pattern? Perhaps what was the life path of that incarnation? How is the life path of that unfinished reoccurring pattern still connected and attached to you? And what do you need to do to complete and finish the cycle and pattern of that life path? So, with your soul's wisdom and the guidance of your guides, let's go ahead and allow yourself to heal what needs to be healed, to release what needs to be released, to understand what you need to understand, to complete what you need to complete. So that incarnation with a life path that has an unfinished reoccurring pattern can now be completed. And you will be able to gain insight and wisdom that will help you make positive changes. So let's go ahead and review this incarnation, reviewing this life path, and what the unfinished reoccurring pattern is, and what you need to know about it. What needs to be released, what needs to be healed, what needs to be let go, what needs to be finished and completed. And as you gather all this information and with your soul's guidance and guides, knowing that you will be able to complete this unfinished reoccurring pattern so that it's no longer reoccurring. You will be able to learn the lessons that you were meant to learn. You'll be able to take the wisdom that you would like to take so that you can make positive changes moving forward, so that you can complete this reoccurring pattern, so that it no longer needs to exist or be attached to you in any shape, way, or form, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And as you go through this incarnation to review your life path that had an unfinished reoccurring pattern, I'm going to go quiet now. Then I will go quiet for the next 3 to 4 to 5 minutes. So let yourself move through that life path. Let yourself gain the wisdom that you need to gain, the understanding, and giving yourself permission to complete the reoccurring pattern so that it no longer needs to be reoccurring. Unwinding, releasing, and letting go of any unfinished business, any incompleted tasks or lessons that needed to be learned. And now you'll know exactly what you need to do to complete this unfinished reoccurring pattern and life path. So as you move through this review process, reviewing, releasing, and letting go of anything negative or connected to this life path that no longer serves your greatest and highest good, taking away deep wisdom, knowledge, and insight that will continue to help you make positive changes. And now, as you move through this review process, those energetic screens that will allow you to leave behind anything from that life, that incarnation, that is no longer serving your highest and greatest good will appear before you. And those screens will line your path back to your raft that is tied on the shores of that grand, broad river composed entirely of light and energy. So when you feel ready now, and have completed and gained the understanding, know as you make your way back to your raft, you will see the appropriate amount of energetic screens coming forward. With each screen, you will be able to energetically, mentally, emotionally, and physically move through each one of these screens. That will help you complete and release any last remaining anchors, energies, cores, imprints, impressions, emotions, incompletions, unfinished business, soul ties, karmic debt, soul contracts that were created in that life path. Any reoccurring patterns, cycles, and themes will also be able to be left behind. You will be healing what you need to heal so that you can move forward from this life path with completed and finished patterns, lessons learned. So go ahead and begin your process of walking through and moving through these energetic screens, leaving on the back of them anything and everything that you are ready and willing to leave behind from that lifetime, including and not excluded to attachments, physical, mental, emotional, and energetic, cords, physical, mental, emotional, or energetic, imprints, physical, mental, emotional, or energetic impressions that are physical, mental, emotional, or energetic, patterns, physical, mental, emotional, or energetic, cycles and themes, physical, mental, emotional, or energetic, unfinished business that is physical, mental, emotional, or energetic, any soul ties, karmic debts, soul contracts that are physical, mental, emotional, or energetic, any unfinished business, reoccurring patterns, habits, cycles, or themes that are physical, mental, emotional, or energetic, and anything else that you feel needs to be left behind. Go ahead and begin that process now, please. Or any emotional ties, any negativity, any negative traits, habits, cycles, or patterns that are physical, mental, emotional, or energetic, also leaving those behind if you so choose. And when you finish your screening process, you'll find yourself resting deeply and comfortably in your raft, in those soft, gentle pillows, soaking up that light of divine energy, the light of creation flowing through you, filling that space that you've just created with your divine life force energy and beyond. And as you find yourself moving through those last couple screens, feeling the light of creation glowing upon that raft that awaits you. And as you step into your raft in your own time and space, you're stepping into your light of creation, your soul's life force energy, filling and flooding every muscle, every nerve, every cell, every fiber of your being with renewed, replenished, and re energized. And just allowing yourself to rest there for a moment in that raft, soaking up your soul's life force energy fully and completely. Soaking up the light of creation, mind, body, and soul. And as you are soaking up that light of creation, so calm, so relaxed, all of the wisdom and insight and understanding that you gain today will help you make these positive changes and will go with you and will stay with you because you want that to happen. And it only happens when you want it to happen. And you may want it to happen. And you may want to take these positive changes forward with you. You may want to take forward the knowledge and understanding that this incarnation and the life path of this incarnation is now, and the reoccurring pattern is now complete and finished and no longer active or attached to you. It is becoming a tree along the banks of your river, entirely composed of energy and light. So take a moment to notice there as you are resting in your raft, glowing in divine creation's light, seeing that tree begin to grow before your eyes. And as it grows, it fully matures and it settles into its rightful space along your riverbank, a completed life path, a lesson learned, a wisdom gained and understood, so that you can move forward now completely free of that life path and the patterns that you were meant to complete. And as you watch your tree grow to full maturity, as we progress and as you richly imagine the benefits of these positive changes, the wisdom and understanding that you gain today, that you are beginning to make, and you will allow and all of these changes and all of these wisdoms to come forward. And as you move forward from this lesson and this review of this incarnation and see that tree in its full brilliance and glory, you will also notice that there will be behavioral changes, real and important change, positive change that you can identify, that you choose, that you want will happen here. And you will experience those changes each and every day in every way. And as your brain accepts these changes, new neural pathways are created, and every action of yours that demonstrates these positive changes will make those neural connections stronger and more long lasting. So as you rest there in the brilliance of the light of creation, the light of your soul and life force energy, as you soak it up fully and completely, as you perhaps take a moment to thank that tree and that life path and know that it is in its full growth and glory and maturity, that you have completed this reoccurring pattern, this lesson learned, and now you are ready to embark on returning back to your 21st century self with this knowledge and wisdom, with this understanding and energy of completion, so that you can move forward with ease with each and every breath that you breathe. So as you begin to float back down your river, entirely composed of light and energy, each wonderful tree that along the bank representing a life path in its full completion, each tree glimmering and shining with wisdom and understanding, each tree presenting you with a priceless gift, one of which you will be able to bring back with you fully and completely now. Each priceless gift of wisdom and knowledge and understanding will continue to help you make these positive changes, to integrate these positive changes into your everyday reality. And as you receive these gifts and wisdom, you have become more deeply relaxed. That your mind has become very, very open to these wonderful changes, both consciously and subconsciously. And as you move along your river, entirely composed of light, as each tree has given you their priceless gift of wisdom and positive change. You are no longer weighed down by all of that life path and any and all unfinished reoccurring patterns and anything that was attached to that life path. You are aware of coming into the light, into the lightness of your own soul's wisdom and guidance, as you begin to notice that your raft has drawn you back to that shore where you once began this journey forward and will continue moving forward. And as you find yourself on that shore, gently and easily getting out of the raft and feeling that lightness, that white light of peace and calm, of tranquility, surrounded by the white, soothing light of your soul. And as you rise up out of the raft, feeling free of all past distress and free of all past reoccurring patterns, that very real sensation of being removed completely from all those old limiting reoccurring patterns and unfinished patterns feels so good. Imagine that wonderful flow as you just step onto the shore and you begin to step back into your inner self, into the softer parts of self, floating into the lightness of self, floating into the light, surrounded by the light of your inner home base, feeling the lightness of being in flow, fully connected to your home base once more, fully connected to your mind-body connection, and how free and open it is, free of any and all old soul clutter, completely and entirely free. So as you step back into your physical body, knowing that you're bringing this positive change back into your 21st century incarnation, you are bringing back into your everyday consciousness the understanding, the wisdom, and the insight that you gained today, both at the conscious and subconscious level. So as you step back into your body, feel how at ease you feel sitting in the surface beneath you, how at ease you feel with the surroundings of the space around you, how at ease you feel with the synchronicity and the sensation of each inward and outward breath as you come back to your awareness, That cool, fresh breath in and that soft, warm exhale out. Once again, noticing the texture and temperature of your breathing. Once again, noticing all the parts of you that meet the different parts of your breath. Noticing all the parts of you that meet the different parts of the surface beneath you. And perhaps beginning to notice the tips of your fingers, the soles of your feet, and beginning to notice the bend in your arms and your legs as you come back to the surface now, coming back to the sound of my voice. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. At 5, you'll be fully immersed, fully aware, and fully alert. And at 5, fully present and opening your eyes. 1. Feel the lightness of the completion of that incarnation and life path that was once open but now is complete. Feel the flow of wisdom and understanding that you gained as you embarked on this soul-based work today. 2. Feel yourself coming back to your physical body fully and completely now. Feel your physical body's lightness and how relaxed it is, how at ease it is, and how that feeling of relaxation and ease will continue to flow into every muscle throughout the night and into tomorrow and beyond. And 3, beginning to move your fingers and your toes now, beginning to shift your position as you come back into the here and now, fully present, fully alert, and fully aware. And 4, your mind, body, soul connection is clear. Your eyes are clear. Your mind is clear. Your breath is clear. Your body, mind connection is clear. And you're feeling wonderfully balanced and grounded and anew with each and every breath forward, knowing that you are free from that old reoccurring pattern. It is now complete and finished. And 5, fully emerged, fully aware, fully alert. Let's go ahead now, all the way back into the room, all the way back into the here and now, all the way back into your body. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes, take a couple deep breaths, take a moment to celebrate the connection that you made today, the connection that you healed today, the lessons that you learned today, and the journey you embarked on and the soul-based work that you gave yourself permission to complete today.